Look alive, sunshine. Today we have a new video, something that's out of the ordinary because there's nothing to do. Nothing that has happened in the past week. Nothing came out in the last week to where I can make a video on it. So I have a little folder of video ideas that I could do in times like this. And one of them, if you did not know, I am an avid gamer. I do love to game. I love everything about it and whatever. Anyway, one of my favorite games is Call of Duty, and I know that's kind of cliche, but I'm more than just like a casual player of the game. I actually do enjoy the game for what it's worth. I do all the YouTube stuff with it and watch videos about it and kind of interact with the community around it and more than just like play the game. Anyway, so if you did not know, Call of Duty 2017 was announced as a World War II type game, which is good for some reasons, bad for some reasons, and just kind of different for some reasons, because if you do not know, Call of Duty has been futuristic for the past 3 games. We had Advanced Warfare, and then we had Black Ops 3, and then we had Infinite Warfare. Now, 2017 is going to have World War II. Biggest thing, if you did not know, this is just a if you didn't know. Call of Duty, I'm going to start talking in terms which people actually who play the game actually know. So anyway, Call of Duty World War II, I'm just going to start talking about it and not trying to explain everything, because if you're watching this video, you know the main terms for COD and you know what's going on in the community and the futuristic versus boots on the ground and everybody's opinions on it. So anyway, now we can get on to Call of Duty World War II. Now, what I think is just like people just like fucking hated Infinite Warfare, and I am included. Let me get this out of the way. I started playing Call of Duty with Advanced Warfare, really playing with Advanced Warfare, and like actually getting into it. And then Black Ops 3 came out, and I have like, I think around 18 or 19 days played on that game. And like, that's not even a joke. I have like Dark Matter and Hero Gear and whatever. I just love the game so much. And when Infinite Warfare was coming out, I was so hyped. I was the only person I could find in the comment section of the videos who was just so hyped for Infinite Warfare, because it was basically just, another futuristic game, and I love Black Ops 3, so what's there to not like about Infinite Warfare? I hated the game. The weapon balancing, the movement systems, I have nothing against the supply drops. The supply drops are totally fine. Like, people need to stop bitching about supply drops, about how they're putting in weapons, and it's just like, bro, like, the weapons aren't even godlike, like some of the weapons in Black Ops 3 are just really bad, but you can only get them in supply drops, and apparently people just want something to bitch about, so they found that, but I don't care about that. But Infinite Warfare just brought in the weapon variants, and that was really fucked up, because it was just like, every time you died a weapon variant, you just get mad because at the game, because, that just gave them just the slightest bit of advantage, and it's really stupid, and I hated it. Now, let's start off with World War II, the bad about it. The badness about boots on the ground. I was introduced, like, when I was into Call of Duty, the first actual, like, game I played, boots on the ground, was MWR. I hated it. I absolutely hated the first game, because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I had, like, an MP5 in my hand, and I was tripping on everything. Like, I was like, why can't I continuously sprint? And it was horrible. I just quit the game, and I was like, no more boots on the ground. And then Infinite Warfare just pissed me off so much. And I wasn't playing Black Ops 3. Like, I gave Infinite Warfare like a month. I just played Infinite Warfare, and I just wanted to get into it, but I couldn't. But anyway, I just, like, fuck, I hated Infinite Warfare, so I went to MWR. And I kind of got used to it, and I was like, wow, this is actually cool. And then that's all I played for like a week straight. I just played MWR, and I really fell in love with boots on the ground. But then, its sudden change of heart came about when it just got really slow. Like, it was fun for a week because it was different. I wasn't getting killed. Like, if I was getting killed, it was because of my actions and my consequences from my actions, and it wasn't from weapon variants or somebody jumping above me or whatever. But it just got too fucking slow. It takes forever to get to your enemy, and then if they win the gunfight, you gotta run all the way back to your enemy, and the maps are like weird, and it's just, I don't know, but it's a 10-year-old game anyway, so hopefully it'll be more like Black Ops 2, because Black Ops 2 was peak for boots on the ground Call of Duty, so hopefully they can understand how slow COD 4 was and how slow MWR was, and get, to work on that, because boots are slower than jetpacks. Jetpacks have verticality, you can run on walls, you can get past your teammates easier, you can take different routes anyway, and just, it's, you know, with that, because it's so slow, the TDM is 75 kills and not 100 kills. 100 kills is standard now in Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare and everything in TDM, but they know that if it was 100 kills in MWR, it would take too long to get to that goal because of how slow it is to reach your enemy, and I just hate that because I love, you know, the fast-pacedness of Call of Duty and, you know, the you know, having to think really quick and stuff like that. And also one thing about the slowness and everything is it's very slow. I haven't even prestiged, and like I said, I played for like a week, and even though I wasn't that good, I kind of expected to sort of prestige. Like I kind of like expected it. I've been playing it off and on a couple days, and just like, wow, I still haven't prestiged. And it's just because you don't get those kills, you don't get those objectives, and you don't earn XP, and you don't level up. And that's also a bad thing because you have to level up to get weapons and perks and everything. I have not used the 50 Barrett Cal because I've not been able to get there yet because it was just, it's just so hard to play because I don't like the game, but I want to use different stuff, and I think that that is just really bad of them, just because I think like all the weapons, just maybe in a way where all the weapons could be unlocked in some way where you could just like fuck around with them. I don't know. It's just, or you can earn them quick, you know, like Black Ops 3. You know, you prestige and you level up really fast in Black Ops 3. So hopefully we can get a XP type of level like that, which is not really slow. Now, another thing is the repetitiveness of a lot of things. Because it's boots on the ground, there's only like one way you can go, and people always go to the same head glitches, the same shit, they go to the same buildings, they camp the same spots. I want you to watch a game of SMD on Backlot, and I want you to send it to me if one person doesn't throw a nade over the building, because it's so obvious where the people are going to be that they just throw nades. So it's just so obvious where people are going to be. It's just not even fun anymore for me because there's no variety in it. So that's just like, no, another bad thing. I compared a lot to MWR in this video, but another bad thing about the idea of a World War II Call of Duty is if they want to stay to World War II, we're going to have to use World War II weaponry and everything. And if you look at the weaponry for World War II, it really sucks. Like, to be able, like, to play with that, like, oh god, just like the weapons in like Black Ops 3, I'm gonna keep comparing it to those two, really, MWR and Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare, those three, because of just like what it needs to take from each one and what it doesn't need from each one. But just like the Black Ops 3 had great SMGs, great assault rifle, great classes, and they really balanced out well. You know, if you were in a close quarters with an SMG and you had an AR, you were least likely to win the gunfight. But if you were at range, like with like a Man of War, and another person was at, you know, distance with a VMP, you had the straight advantage over them. So just like, I don't know, just like the old guns, they just don't seem to be fun. Like the M1 or the PPSH, which actually both of those were in Black Ops 3. I'm pretty sure the M1 was. I know the PPSH was. And the M1 is in Infinite Warfare for sure. Maybe in supply drops. Oh, it was like a prestige weapon or something. You had to get a token. See how stupid that is? Tokens and shit. I don't understand that. But like, the weapons just seem really boring and old. And I like the newer idea of Call of Duty. And like, oh god, it sucks that they kind of blew it as World War II because, or if they even did it as World War II, because Black Ops 2 was in the future. And that's like a known fact that it was in the future. But it was just boots on the ground, and everybody loved it. The futuristic people who like the weapons from the future and like everything mixed well with the people that like boots on the ground. And the movement was really good. It was faster, you know. You didn't trip up as much, and they had time to perfect Call of Duty multiplayer. And that was like the peak of multiplayer in Call of Duty. And they just, I hope they take most of their ideas from Black Ops 2 because like, that was like perfect. All right, now this next part of the video is the good. Now, I might be biased against this because I do not like boots on the ground from what I've had. I went back and I played older CODs, and I was like, I don't like boots on the ground, you know? It just doesn't, it's not my fit. I don't know if it's because I started playing with AW, and just like, I don't know. Anyway, the good. I think that it's good to get out of the space environment. I hate the space environment. It's so stupid. I don't Like, what the fuck? Like, that's just really, really a stupid idea, because it's just like, I don't know, it worked better with Halo and things that have been wrapped around that, and that's why franchise succeeded, was because it was based like in war, and it was Call of Duty, and you look at the title and you actually pay attention. It's your Call of Duty, and it's your duty to fight and everything. It's the army, military. Anyway, nothing will be as good as Black Ops 3 when it comes to futuristic Call of Duties. Nothing will compare to that game. No movement system, no setting, no weapon balancing. Well, weapon balancing maybe, but just like the setting and the movement, it's never going to come close to Black Ops 3. And anybody that comes out with a futuristic game is going to get it compared to Black Ops 3. People are going to play Black Ops 3 and be like, damn, this is a much better game than what you guys just put out, so why the fuck are we going to like it? Everybody likes boots on the ground. Everybody likes the just different, eras of the Earth, stay on Earth. And I don't know, it just seems like that's the best bet for Call of Duty to pick back up and get out of a record low sales. Like, people play, there's like 1,000 people playing on PC Infinite Warfare, at the moment. And it's like, what the hell? Like, that's not even fathomable. It should be like, I think like Black Ops 2 like 400 or 40, I don't know, but it's just, it's so sad to see that happen, because I really wanted Infinite Warfare to soar. But I was going to say the good is like boots on the ground, but boots on the ground is only fun if it's done well. MWR is a 10-year-old game, and I don't think that was done well. I think that they need to add more score streaks, and they need to make Black Ops 2 and just repackage it. I think that's the best bet for them, because like MWR is not working. Nobody likes that boots on the ground anymore. They liked it in the beginning because of IW, but slowly people have started turning on MWR, and that was weird, because like I liked it, and I commented on some Call of Duty YouTubers page, our YouTube page, and their videos, and they're like, what do you guys want to see, IW or MWR or Black Ops 3? And everybody said Black Ops 3. And then they started doing more Black Ops 3, and I was like, how about some MWR to kind of just like shake it up, because I was like, oh, that won't get me in trouble, because I'm really self-conscious in YouTube comment sections, because I don't like people yelling at me and being mean at me in the comment section. So I was like, how about some MWR? And everybody was like, no, how about you leave? How about this? And how about that? And I was like, whoa, that changed really fast, because people started playing it like I did. They realized it like a month after I realized it. Like, Juggernaut, you have to go up against when you're sniping, and that's just horrible. That's no fun. When you hit a dead-on shot, and then all you get is a red cross hit marker, and then they get behind a wall, and you're just like, fuck that shit, bro, I'm not playing. And then once one person on the enemy team gets full streaks, at 7 kills, by the way, which is really easy to do if you know what you're doing, once they get full streaks, that helicopter just fucking eats you and your whole team, and you're just fucked. So, I don't know, it's just like, the MWR is just not what they need to do, and I think Black Ops 2 is the best. Black Ops 2 is Black Ops 3 without movement, like Black Ops 3. And like, that's what we need. So hopefully people listen, not to this video obviously, because nobody's gonna listen to this, but hopefully they listen to the bigger YouTubers who kinda have the same opinion as me. And I don't know, because this isn't just turning out to be good. Like, if they don't get this right, it's done. Call of Duty's dead. People have been saying Rip COD for a long time, but I've been holding back on that, because I think that it can come back from, it's rut and it's, space. Like, people are gonna be like, just forget about that. We're just gonna forget about we ever did space, and we're gonna come back as strong Call of Duty players, and we'll be proud to say we played Call of Duty. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video rant, whatever the fuck it was. Let me know what you guys think about Call of Duty 2017 being World War II. If you think it's too boring, if you want different weapons, like, what do you want? Because it's like, so many people have so many different opinions. So let me know what you guys think. I will see you guys in the next video, or hopefully I have another video soon, because nothing's happening. Like, everything's dead for some reason right now. I don't know what the fuck's going on now. So let me know what you guys thought about this, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.